Hello, welcome back to Mishka's World Kitchen. Today it's nasi lemak, which is a Malaysian and Indonesian favourite. So really it refers to the rice. And if we come over here, you can see that I've already started preparing some Thai rice. And I use the Thai brand, I'll show you, because it's a much better rice quality. Also, always use the rice that is less than 1 year old. Check your dates on rice when you buy it. If it's over 1 year old, you won't get as good a result ever. Of course, I've washed the rice about 4 or 5 times in clear water until it removes the starch and the water is much more clear, less smoky, less murky. What I'm going to do with nasi lemak, the difference is, rather than ordinary steamed rice, of course, we always have ordinary steamed rice, no salt, no additives. When we eat Vietnamese, Thai, and similar cuisines, because the flavour is in the food and the rice is the staple, okay? And it's the carbohydrate which is not flavoured. It takes on the flavour of the food. So if you salt your rice, you could easily over-salt your food. So in nasi lemak, the difference is we add in some part water and part coconut milk. Of course, for those of you that don't know, let me remind you, when you're cooking rice in a rice cooker, you can do it on the top of the stove with a saucepan and the lid on top on low heat. But a rice cooker is infinitely better, you'll get better results. Some cook faster than others. This one takes about 45 minutes. When you put your rice in, you wash it, you fill it up with water to the first finger. Yep. And that should give you a consistently good quality rice. Too much water, too wet and soggy. Too little water, too dry. With this one, I'm mixing water and coconut milk. So I'm going to put some coconut milk in. I've already measured the water, and this is going to give it obviously the very rich coconut flavour. What I've got here is 2 peeled pieces of ginger. That goes in there as well. And most importantly, this is called Asian vanilla. This is pandan. You get pandan flavoured ice cream, you get pandan flavoured drinks. Pandan flavoured rice is very common throughout Southeast Asia. And you tighten a knot, pop it in there like that. And all I do is drop the lid and push to make sure it's turned on and push the cook button. Come over here. What we'll be doing a bit later is we'll be plating it up on a banana leaf, and we'll have these dried anchovies, which I will fry. Peanuts. Now, you're supposed to have red peanuts, which I've got some of, but in Australia it's hard to find the red peanuts with the skin on. That's ideal, and that's in the picture that I put up. But you can use ordinary peanuts. I've got a few candied peanuts here to give it a bit of sweetness, because we do add in a little bit of sugar in the second part of the rice cooking. It's a 2-step rice cook. These I will also quickly fry to heat up and brown and get a bit of flavour. It's traditionally served with some hard-boiled egg, which I will slice up, some cucumber, and very importantly, the chili part, which is a sambal olek. So it's a pre-prepared chili paste. You can make it yourself, but very easy to make, very easy to buy. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2 will come back and we'll do the second part of the rice. We'll fry up the condiments and we'll plate up. It's a really quick and delicious lunch or early dinner dish. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, welcome back. So I'm on to the next part now. I've got the rice ready to go. Have a look at that. What I've done is I've added in another ½ a cup of coconut cream and a teaspoon of raw sugar and mixed it around. You should smell it. In here, I've got the anchovy, the dried anchovy, and I'm just deep frying that for literally 30 seconds to a minute. And then I skim it out with these very handy skimmers. What I'll also do is, after I get this out, is I will now do the same thing with peanuts. Okay, so there's there. Now the peanuts go in. Give them a good fry. If you're using a gas stove, you'll probably find this much easier on gas. Electricity, as you know, is very tough. That's why I use an induction plate. Sometimes one of these cheap induction plates you can get them from a department store. They're about $50 to $70 and they're really good if you don't have gas at home. But today I'm just using the electric stove because I'm only really deep frying the peanuts and the anchovy. The little red peanuts in here, they kind of got a candy colour to them. I buy them at Harris Farm Market where I do most of the grocery shopping. And all you want to do is get some colour on them. As I said, traditionally, and you will see in the photo that I put up on the blog, that the small red peanuts with the skin on them are the ones to use. And of course you do the same thing, you fry them. So I'm just going to let these go for another few seconds. While they're doing that, what I'll do is start the plate up. So take some rice, put it into a cup, press it down. That's a nice big serve. Just one of these normal cups like that. And come over here. Look what I've got ready to go. Wow. Very easy. I even put a little piece of basil on top, a little bit of greenery. There, maybe a bit of coriander. Coriander just for decoration. I'm going to drain off these peanuts, turn off the heat. KitchenAid. Okie dokie. All good. I'll just drain those off. Remove that. So, onto the plate. We've just got some of the anchovy. Put that there, nice and warm. So you've got the saltiness here. You've got the nuts. For the crunch, you've got the sambal oelek here, just a dessert spoon of that. You've got the cucumber and you've got the hard-boiled egg. I make mine a little softer, so it's a little bit more consistent. And there you have it, it's very easy. It's nasi lemak, it's coconut and pandan flavoured rice with hard-boiled egg, fried anchovy and nuts, sambal oelek and cucumber. So enjoy. I hope to see you next time. Bye for now. Bagus sekali.